Hi, welcome to another video. So, I found this tool called Scout, and I found it really interesting. That's why I thought I'd talk about it. Anyway, this is called Scout. It is not open source or anything, but it is fully free, which is why I'm covering it. I mean, it doesn't even have a pricing page. It seems to be an alpha, and that's why it is free. But anyway, let's talk about how it performs and how it works. Just come over to this site, and this is the main thing. This is the only page that it has. It's pretty simple and cozy. You can type in your prompt about what you want to do over here, and you can also attach any context that you want to give it, like PDFs, docs, or anything like that, which is kind of cool. It can create applications, as well as do research and create reports similar to Manus. But it at least seems a bit faster and on par with Manus, if not better. It has two options that you can use, which are the fast option and the max vibes option. I don't really know which model it uses underneath, but it seems that the fast option should be 2.5 flash, and the max option is probably 3.7 Sonnet or 2.5 Pro, but I'm not sure. So, you can do research through here, or you can also create applications, or you can make it do some planning or analysis, as well as learn. It's very similar to Manus in the way the UI works and how it performs. It almost feels like a ripoff at times, but that's fine and I won't judge. It's a new version of Scapybara, which is something that I had seen before as well. But this seems more cohesive than the other options, and I actually like it better than Manus. I also have access to Manus, so I'll try to compare it on the same tasks with Manus as well. But before we do that, let me tell you about today's sponsor, PhotoGenius AI. PhotoGenius AI is an all-in-one AI-powered art generator that allows you to type anything and get stunning visuals instantly. It gives you all kinds of image generation, video generation, and even 3D model generation models in one place, whether it be Flux, Stable Diffusion, Google's Image Gen, or VO2 Video Gen model, or even Kling, or any image or video generator model that you can think of. You can just type in your prompt for a video or image and get it generated in literal seconds. You can also generate 3D model generations with it in literal seconds as well. Not just that, it also gives you the option to do advanced AI image editing as well with their cool AI tools like an AI avatar generator, background removal, logo generator, emoji generator, YouTube thumbnail generator, or even add an app icon generator. And the best part is that it starts at only $10, and you can get an additional 25% off these already great deals by using my coupon code KING25. So make sure that you check out photogenius.ai through the link in the description and generate some cool stuff with it. Now back to the video. Let's start with something simple, which is to ask it to make me a report on the hardware requirements to run a DeepSeek model. I'm going to be using the fast option. Let's see how good it is. So, as soon as I send it, you can see that it starts to search for the stuff, and you can see the things that it is searching for. The whole interface is extremely similar to Manus, which is fine. Anyway, it's now done, and we can see the replay here. So, it searched and then navigated to the pages and gained context by scrolling up and down. And then, when it thought that the stuff was done, it wrote down the report in a markdown file here. So, it starts with some introduction, which is not super lengthy, which is something that I like. And then it goes on to talk about what each model needs, which is almost correct. And it also gives the option of GPU that we should use. The calculations and everything are mostly correct. It also gives CPU and storage recommendations as well. They also tell us about what kind of GPU can run what kind of models, like the 3060 can run up to 7B models, while the 4090 can run up to 32B models and stuff like that, which is kind of cool to see for sure. So, this is quite good. I really like it. Now let's try the same prompt with Manus, and let's compare. So, I'm just going to give it the same prompt, and you can see that it starts doing that. It goes through the searches and surfing a bit here as well, and the interface is obviously super simple. So, you can see that it's now done, and it did the same stuff as Scout, which is to search for stuff and then go ahead and try to browse through the pages as well, which is kind of cool. Anyway, this is the report, and this is surely more detailed. Like, it is much more verbose and super detailed, which is something that I don't like. I like things to be simple and just enough to understand, and the Scout one was good at that. But Manus is also good in its own way. If we look at the research on the base level, then Manus is surely better, but it depends on what you prefer. Anyway, you can also use Scout with the Vibe Max model, and it may perform better than the Fast model. So, there's that. I have used it a bit, and it doesn't seem to have any such limits, which is kind of cool to see. However, there might be some stuff accordingly, which is fine since it's free. So, there's that. Now, let's try to do some coding with it as well, because both of them can do that. So, let's try this out. I'm going to ask it to make me a tool that can use the Arxiv API and help me search research papers. It's simple, but it needs to know the API specifications and everything like that. I'm going to use the Max Vibes option here because that's the best option, and let's see how well it performs. So, the Max Vibes, from what I have seen, takes a ton of time because it makes plans and goes through them and is much more detailed, especially good for such coding tasks. It's now done, and it actually achieved this really well. It's actually really amazing to use. This looks pretty amazing and works well. The UI also looks good, and all the features seem to work well. The thing is that it actually also tests itself. Like, it actually goes into it and uses it to check for errors, which is kind of amazing. Another thing is that it also gives you a URL that you can share, and other people can also use it, which is something that I found super interesting. It even created some scripts to test the APIs locally and stuff, which was kind of cool. Now, let's see what Manus has created. So, I sent the same prompt to it as well, and here's the result. So, it also deployed it to a URL, and running this, it looks super bland, and this actually doesn't work. Probably there's some API or some kind of error, but it doesn't work at all. So, Scout is surely better for coding. Manus has an in-depth option, but that costs $200. So, I obviously didn't test that, but Scout is really good. It almost has no limits and is fully free, which is what I liked. It works extremely well, and I was using it a bit, and I thought I'd talk about this. I really like the whole concept of how this works, and it actually works amazingly well, which is kind of cool. Especially for coding, it is really good, and it being free is actually kind of cool. So, you can give this a try and use it yourself. I don't know how long it will remain free, but it is free as of now and works extremely well. I would have liked it if it was open source, but it isn't. So, there's that. Also, you can download the whole stuff that it generates through the download zip option here, and then run it locally, which is pretty good. One thing that it doesn't have is the option to use the sandbox itself. So, you can't manually run commands or anything like that. So, I hope that is added. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, share your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel. You can also donate via Super Thanks option or join the channel as well and get some perks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.